Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Delana. If you have not already, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, turn that notification bell so that you do not miss out on any of my uploads. Today I am sharing my Louis Vuitton handbag collection, so let's get into it. Y'all been asking me for a handbag collection video really since I started my channel, and y'all, I am just not the most comfortable showing every single bag that I own in one video. I don't know, it just makes me really nervous to do that. Obviously from my background you can see quite a few of my handbags, not the full collection, but you can see quite a few of them, and throughout different videos I share on my channel you can obviously see different bags in my collection. So to me, I don't know if it's really necessary to do a full handbag collection, but what I am comfortable doing is sharing my bags based on the specific brand and doing like smaller collection videos. So today we are going to get into the Louis Vuitton bags in my collection. So I think I have 7 Louis Vuitton bags now that I have the on-the-go bag as well. So yes, I think 7. Some people might not count it as a handbag, but it is something that I use in a handbag form, so I am gonna count it as such. So we're not gonna waste a lot of time because I don't wanna keep you here all day. I wanna get through these bags with you all, talk them through, and yeah, so I'm going to start by going in the bags that I got in a specific order. So I'm starting from my oldest bags to my newest bags, so that way you all can kind of see what I've gotten over the years. So my first Louis Vuitton handbag is the Louis Vuitton Favorite in the PM size in the Damier Ebene print. I'm just gonna bring her close so you can see her. She's super cute, has a really cute gold chain. I do have the other strap as well, but I didn't pull it out for this specific video. So this particular bag I got back in 2016. Yes, Christmas 2016. I had saved up some money. I knew I wanted to start getting into luxury handbags, so I decided to, you know, put a little money away, and I was able to pick up this bag. So this particular handbag at the time, I want to say it was in the 800 range, maybe like 875, something like that. It wasn't too crazy, and it didn't take me long to save up the money. At that point in my life, I probably saved up the money within like 2 months or something like that. I think at the time I kind of cut back on, you know, extra stuff that I was doing. At that point in my life, I was just going out a lot more because I was in my 20s. So I think I just kind of chilled out for a couple of months, stayed in the house and held on to my money, didn't spend it on alcohol or drinks and hanging out with friends. I just kind of saved up because I wanted to pick up this bag. This bag is now discontinued. I have not used this bag in a few years. The last time I used it a bunch was when we went to Houston in 2021. And I just love this bag because it's kind of the perfect size. You can fit all of your essentials in there, and it's just the brown colorway. So at the time I didn't have, initially when I got this bag, obviously it was my first, but I didn't have a lot of brown bags at the time that I went on that Houston trip. So this was really a nice one to have. And I should specify and say a lot of brown, smaller handbags. And when you travel, you're not traveling with big handbags outside of maybe one you're using as like a carry-on or something like that. So for me, this was kind of the perfect bag to take with me on a girls trip. It held everything I needed from an essential standpoint. Obviously you can't go in the store and pick up this specific style anymore, but you can find it on the pre-loved market. You know, this particular bag is something that I feel like is always gonna be like a classic style. So I don't think I would ever part ways with it. Obviously, unless someone came to me and wanted to buy it like a triple amount of what I paid, maybe something like that might make me want to sell it. But other than that, for $800, if I try to resell it or to Fashion File or somewhere like that, they're not gonna probably give me that much. So to me, it's not worth it to sell it because there are some times that I will pick up this bag. So y'all, my next Louis Vuitton handbag is the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the MM size. Now this particular bag came from my husband. It was my first Christmas gift from him, and it definitely has a lot of sentimental value, even though I have never used this bag much. Mainly because you all know I'm not like a huge tote bag person, and sometimes I feel like For the Neverfull, I don't know if I just don't love this type of strap style. I wish it almost had a handle and then had these as a longer drop. I don't know. I just never used that bag as much, but I knew it was a classic and I knew it was something I had to at least add to my collection. So that's why I do have it. The one thing I love about this bag though is it comes with this beautiful clutch. If I ever, you know, kind of worked up the nerve to sell that bag, I would never get rid of the clutch because to me, it's super cute. It's something I can use for travel purposes. It's something I can use for a night out and I really love it. This looks brand spanking new. Really my bag, like this bag would be considered excellent condition. I mean, there is no marking, there's no glazing issues. Like I don't have anything wrong with this bag. And maybe at another point in my life, I will want to grab for that a bit more than I have more recently. But right now, it's just not the bag for my everyday use. However, it is still really cute. If you are a tote girl, I think you're gonna love the Neverfull. I'm just not like the big tote bag girl, so for me the Neverfull is just never gonna be the bag I'm always reaching for, but I do still really enjoy it. This bag now has gone up so much. I think when he got it, it was like 1,200 bucks. Now the bag is probably maybe closer to 1,900, 2,000. I'm not sure, but I will populate the prices of the bag on the screen. But yeah, I think this is a great piece. Don't think I'm gonna sell it, but who knows? So the next bag that I have from Louis Vuitton is the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs Mini. Y'all, we are not gonna spend a lot of time on this bag because I've just talked about her in 2 videos this month. However, it's a bag that I love so much. I got this in 2019, y'all. I was stalking the website to get this bag. And I mean stalking, like getting up in the middle of the night to check my phone to see if it was available. You know, calling stores. I was just doing so much to try to get this bag. And then one day it finally popped up online and I hurried up and ordered this bag, okay? I was in love with it. I knew it was something I had to have. We were going to New York like a few weeks after and I'm like, oh, this would be the perfect bag to take with me to New York. I need this. And y'all, I was so geeked up when the bag came in the mail. It was perfect. I love it. And it's something that I really, really am happy that I added to my collection when I did. Obviously now it's about $500 more than what I paid back then. Due to some of the changes they've made to the bag, maybe, you know, it's still worth the $2,500 price point. Obviously, I'm glad I secured mine at the price that I did. As mentioned before, the bag does have some wear and tear. But, you know, to me, I enjoy when I have a bag that I've had for years and years and it has some wear and tear, but still it kind of looks new-ish, okay? So to me, I've done really well with this bag. I think this is a really, really great piece. It's casual, it's fun. You can take it to, you know, the amusement park. You can take it to a circus with your kids. You can take it to the grocery store. You can take it as a travel piece. And again, one thing I love about this is it's going to get you compliments. So if you're someone like, nobody ever compliments my bags, girl, get the LV Palm Springs Mini. Baby, everybody is gonna compliment this bag. They just think it's so cute, it's so adorable. And I agree, I really do agree. Really no complaints about the bag. Obviously, like I've told you all before, I have wear and tear here. But I really love the covered zippered effect that they have now in comparison to the exposed zipper. So if I had it my way, getting it back then was the best idea for myself. So y'all, the next Louis Vuitton bag I have, some won't consider it a handbag. However, I always count it in my handbag collection because that's the only way I use it. It is my Louis Vuitton Scott box. And I do have this really beautiful twilly on it right now. This piece is so cute to me. Now, I know y'all are like, girl, what are you gonna do with that? First off, I haven't been out to the Louis Vuitton website. I need to see, do they still have this? I'm sure they do. But when this came out, the girls was going crazy and I was one of them girls, okay? I think it was like Nicki Minaj and maybe somebody else. I feel like Nicki Minaj was a person that I saw with it and she had like a pink twilly on hers And I was like, oh, that is so cute. And then I remember seeing it kind of get popular on YouTube. And one of the people that kind of inspired me to get it was Aaliyah's face, because she had it. She was using, you know, she had gotten different twillies with it when she purchased hers. And I'm like, okay, so now I've seen it on celebrities, because it was somebody else around that time that had it too. But I know for sure Nicki Minaj was one of those people. But it was somebody else that had it as well. But for me, once I saw someone on YouTube with it, someone kind of style it a little bit, I'm like, okay, I want this. So this actually is very special to me, because this is my 1-year anniversary gift from my husband. So I got this in 2020, again, as a wedding anniversary gift. And I love this. I really do enjoy this piece. Now, I have not used it in a while. Okay. However, you know, that doesn't really mean anything when you have a large bag collection, because there's going to be quite a few bags you're not going to use in a while. However, I have an event coming up and I'm really thinking this might be a great piece. Obviously, it doesn't fit a phone or anything like that. But before the specific event I'm going to, I do think this may be something I'll grab for. Not sure, but overall, it can fit your essentials as far as card holder, keys, and a lippy, and maybe like a hand sanitizer. I have done a video of what can fit in here before, so I will make sure I tag that if you're curious. I'm not sure what the price point is now, but I know back then, I want to say it was like in the 1200s, something like that. Again, because it's kind of supposed to be a jewelry box, which, hey, I may use it for that. Okay, I may end up using it for that. But for me, I was counting it as a handbag, so that made it worth it to me. And even though it doesn't fit a phone, we all know our phones are typically in our hands or in our pockets. Like, we're keeping our phone on us. So that didn't really bother me so much. And then again, to me, it's a timeless piece. Even if I just use it as a jewelry box only, that's fine too. Because again, when I first got it, I did make a lot of use of it as a handbag. So love this so much. Really happy to have it. It has a lot of sentimental value to me. Definitely would not sell this piece. All right, y'all, so the next handbag I have is the Louis Vuitton Spring Street. This was purchased in 2021. I don't know if you've been around, subscribed to my channel that long, but I did do an unboxing of this bag, and I absolutely love this bag to this day. I have done comparisons on my channel for this bag, and I've talked a lot about it, so if you're interested in seeing more details on it, please go check out one of those videos. This bag is super duper cute. It does have the vernis leather. It does have, of course, the canvas. Then you have the epi leather, and then there's canvas on the bottom. Now, y'all, the epi leather, just this last video I did, what was it, my SOG video, I could not remember what this was called, because I don't have a lot of, you know, bags obviously with the epi leather. This is my only one, I think. So yeah, I think this is a really cute piece. It does open in the front. It's like a padlock detail, and then it does have a strap that comes with it. This strap is great. Now, I have not tried to see what other bag this would look good in my collection, but I do like this strap. Now, you all know I am someone that typically on a top handle bag, I'm only gonna carry it top handle. However, I have used that strap on this bag a couple of times. This is a stunning piece. It has been discontinued. However, you can probably find it on the pre-loved market, but I think she is so cute. One of the people that kind of inspired me to get this bag is Keiko Beauty, and somebody else had this bag. I want to say that I was interested in it from Dana Alexia. So I used to watch her channel a ton back then. That's when she's still posting. I still am subscribed to her, but she doesn't post as much now. But back then she posted a lot, and baby, she was wearing this bag out. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go look at that bag, because at this point I was getting into top handles. It was a little bit after, you know, I got my YSL Mini Cassandra bag. So when I saw this, I'm like, you know what? And I did so much research, watched a ton of other YouTube videos. I'm like, you know what? I need this bag. Now, somebody else is probably thinking like, it's kind of similar a little bit in style to my Cassandra bag. But for me, it was the white detail, the brown, the handle, the strap. I just love this piece. I think back then it was like a little over $2,000. I am not exactly sure, but somewhere in that price range. Definitely worth it. Like I said, the quality of it is nice. Mine still looks brand new. Of course, the vernis leather is going to get a little bit of handprints, but you can just dust that right away and right off. So yeah, I think this is an awesome piece. I'm trying to think, have Louis Vuitton came out with anything similar to this? I can't think at the exact moment. However, if you noticed any bags that are similar to this, definitely let me know, because I think she's a stunner. And I would love to check out, you know, what else they have. I would have loved something like this in a more like bright color, but none of the colorways back when I was shopping for this really spoke to me. There was a pink, but it was such a light, faint pink that it wasn't really like giving me what I needed. I wanted something a little more exciting. So I hope they kind of maybe bring this back in a few years and maybe just switch up the colorway, because it's a super, super cute bag. And for the price point, to get all these different types of leather and the really nice strap, to me, it was worth it. So y'all, the next bag that I added from Louis Vuitton is the Louis Vuitton Loop handbag. So this bag I purchased in 2022, and I love this bag. Definitely that hobo style. So this bag definitely is probably getting a lot of use from a lot of people right now, because it's definitely in style. This bag, I did purchase it from a shopper online. So there's this guy really popular in Atlanta that a lot of people shop with, and I reached out to him because I didn't have any luck finding this particular bag online. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, I cannot find on the website, I can't find this bag. And then I, you know, checked in with a few shoppers, they didn't have it. And then lo and behold, I'm like, let me check with this shopper here and just see if he has it, if they have any available. They had one left available in the store, and I was like, oh, wrap it up and send it to me. He like, you don't want to come get it? Now y'all, that was when I was living 10 minutes from Lenox Mall, and I'm like, no, I'm not coming to get it. Go ahead and ship this to me, because I need it right now. So this bag does come with another strap, but of course my preference is the really cute gold chain detail. This is a really cute, like, kind of going out for, you know, lunch, going out for dinner, hanging out with your girlfriends. Really cute piece for that. It definitely doesn't fit a lot, and you do have to kind of strategically place the items in here because of the shape of it. So that's something you want to keep in mind. It's not very big on the inside. So definitely just a bag you're going to fit your essentials in. I just love the style of this. This is a piece to me that I had to have, because I feel like it's going to be in style forever and ever. And even if it goes back out of style, it probably will come back in. So I am really happy to have this piece. It actually looks really cute with what I'm wearing today. So if I was going somewhere, I probably would use this bag. But yeah, I love the loop. Of course, mine looks new because I've only carried it like, probably like, maybe like 5 to 10 times. I haven't carried it as much, y'all, because what I found about myself is that I'm not the biggest monogram girl. So I don't think I would be purchasing any more like monogram with this kind of brown tan combo. I don't think I would do that. I do like the brown and kind of beige black combo, like that what's on my LV Palm Springs Mini. But this particular combo, I'm not like that crazy about, but I think it's because of my style of dress. So I do not wear a lot of neutrals in the sense of like tans and whites. Like, I don't wear a lot. Like, obviously today I'm wearing something white and like a kind of khaki olive green, but typically I wear a lot of black. Now I want to get away from that, but at the same time, I know for my wardrobe that I have at the moment, this bag is something that I'm not going to be able to style as often as a black handbag, or even as much as a pop of color, but that's okay. Okay, that is okay with me. This bag, when I got it, I actually purchased this bag with some of the money that I made from selling my YSL medium envelope bag. So I definitely don't feel bad about the purchase. The YSL medium envelope bag, you know, I sold that to a friend, and once I got that money, I said, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself to something else. So for me personally, selling bags is not to really go and get money to do something else. If I sell a bag, it's because, hey, you know what, I'm not using it, so let's go ahead and use that money towards something else. Now, this particular bag, I don't really have anything else like this, so it's kind of nice. So I don't think I would ever really race to sell this, because it's a bit different and I know that I'll use it sometimes. So y'all, my final Louis Vuitton handbag is the one that my husband just got for me for Christmas. It is the Louis Vuitton On The Go tote. So the Louis Vuitton On The Go tote in the MM size in the black empreinte leather. Y'all, I'm loving this bag so much. I just love the sleekness of it. I think that's the difference between this and the Neverfull for me. It's just a more sleek handbag. It's definitely a little bit more structured. And as I told you all, I like the fact that I can kind of carry it top handle with these shorter handle drops, but then I can also carry it over my shoulder with the longer strap drops. So this particular piece I am really happy about. I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because I just did a first impressions video. So if you want to know a little bit more, please check that out. This is supposed to be a travel piece for me. I will probably use this, you know, when I'm going certain places and need a bigger handbag. But for the most part, this bag was meant to be a travel piece for me. So really, really loving it. Obviously with the tote bag, you know, you don't have like a zipper closure. It's just a little like kind of hook snap closure with this bag. So of course everything is exposed. So obviously getting an organizer is on my to-do list for this bag. And then also with tote bags, I just feel like because everything is just kind of in there, my best option is to always keep everything inside of something. So that's typically what I do anyway. And I'm not someone that really just packs my purse up a ton. So I think this is a really, really great piece. And again, it's my 7th Louis Vuitton handbag. I have never sold any of my Louis Vuitton handbags. So everything you see is what I have from when I started my collection until now. So those are my 7 Louis Vuitton handbags. Now, obviously, we all know the least used, the like really, really least used is the Neverfull. Like I told you all before, I definitely use the Favorite on a trip. And to me, that's a good handbag to take on a vacation. So that bag is definitely going to get some use. So the Neverfull has definitely been my least used in all the years that I've had it. My most used of these is my LV Palm Springs Mini. So yes, so let me know what you all think about some of these bags. Let me know if you have some of these bags mentioned today. Let me know if you're interested in any of the bags. Of course, if you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them for you all. I will do my best to try to link the videos that are kind of related to this collection, because since my last Louis Vuitton collection video, I've only added 2 new bags. I think so, 2 new bags. So it hasn't changed a ton. I do not personally have anything specific on my Louis Vuitton radar at the moment. I know we just talked about that LV Pico looping bag. I do love it, but that's not on my radar at this exact moment. So let me know what you are loving from Louis Vuitton, because I'm curious what people are buying right now. Thank you all just so much for watching and supporting me. Please do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with your family and friends. And I'll see you in my next one.